Hi, and here are my top 5 recommendations from the global development space. Have a recommendation? Send it to info@developmentdispatch.com and we will include it in subsequent episodes of this segment. Today, my first recommendation is a study conducted as part of the International COVID-4P Log Project that focuses on how COVID-19 impacted the lives of children in Kenya and South Africa. It explores how the pandemic made children prone to violence and compromised their access to healthcare, food, and education. Some of the immediate actions to be prioritized for children's well-being in Kenya and South Africa are tackle corruption, launch more parenting skills training initiatives, represent children in vulnerable conditions in court, involve stakeholders, including children, in policy formulation and decision-making, and finally, prioritize children in future disasters. Next is a discussion paper by the European Centre for Development Policy Management, highlighting the lessons from SADC for the AfCFTA, focusing on Mozambique, the latest state to ratify the AfCFTA agreement. The paper reviews the country's experience with the SADC Protocol on Trade in Goods in terms of its implementation and its impacts. It also summarizes the estimated impacts of the AfCFTA on the Mozambican economy and explores the degree to which one might expect major changes in the channels of exports, import price reductions, and import competition. Finally, the paper concludes by proffering key lessons and related recommendations for the Mozambican government and international partners preparing to take advantage of the AfCFTA. Up next is a report that sheds light on the African continent's vast carbon sinks and pools in its forest and water resources, notably in the Congo Basin, which plays a key role in regulating the global climate and provides a vast range of services to economies and communities. In this report, you can expect to discover greenhouse gas accounting and offsetting in the context of the global climate agenda, current greenhouse gas emissions market practices in the Congo Basin, current rules, norms, regulations, and practices relevant to efforts to limit GHG emissions in the Congo Basin Climate Commission countries, GHG emission standards, protocols, templates, methodologies, guidelines, programs, registries, and offsets. UNEP announced the launch of Zero Waste Day coming up this Thursday, 30th of March, and this publication is recommended to mark this important observance day. We will include a link in the description on what this day is about and how you can get involved. The report places an interesting spin on employment in the green economy by zoning in on the job creation potential of the waste management sector. The publication presents a compelling infographic showcasing job projections of several zero-waste activities in major cities around the world, including Addis Ababa, Dar es Salaam, Durban, and Dakar. It concludes that thousands of jobs could be created in select cities around the world through increased recycling, remanufacturing, and composting. My final recommendation notes that the importance of medical goods and services was heightened during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the need for better global access to medical goods and services is a non-negotiable. This report studies how to leverage trade to support global health security and covers trade flows in medical goods and services, the trade policy landscape before COVID-19, and government's trade policy responses to the COVID-19 pandemic. The final chapter brings the topic home by proposing an action plan for leveraging medical goods and services trade for future pandemics. Those are my 5 recommendations for this week. Have a good one. Goodbye.